Glufosinate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet inside.
This my buddy James. He sabi vex me. Imagine, we don't agree to watch match. We even tell Salah make him arrange small chow. Haaland don't agree, don't bring drinks. Saka sef go come chill with Osimhen. Even Vinny Jr. don't chat me say him go show. Now him I don dey outside James gate since they wait. He no dey even gree pick my call.
Hey, now follow paddy like James arrange with your football paddy to enjoy all correct new football season action. Hey, GoTV they give better deal now. Decoder plus GoTen and only 19,900 naira. Quick go arrange your own. Make you for follow enjoy La Liga, Serie A, FA Cup, Premier League, and plenty more. Live on Top Super Sport. GoTV. Love it.
Veleta. It's time for friendship. Time for family. Time for another get together. Hey, let's celebrate. Veleta moment. A happy moment. Veleta moment. Share a moment with Veleta. It's time for connection. Smiles, laughter, and love. It's time for sharing moments. Hey, let's celebrate.
Enjoy every moment with the goodness of Veleta sparkling fruit drink. Available in 75cl and 37.5 cl bottles. And other products of premium quality from Intercontinental Distillers Limited, ITL. Veleta sparkling fruit drink. Celebrate every moment.
Veleta.
Becky, come and have your cereal.
Mommy, can I have my cereal with more glucose D, please?
Can I have some in my tea, please?
Of course, darling. As a mother, I choose Monroe Glucose D as the sweetener for all my family's cereal and beverages because it not only gives my family instant energy, Monroe Glucose D is enriched with calcium and vitamin D. When you're buying, look out for the Monroe Glucose D logo on the pack to ensure that you're getting premium quality. Monroe Glucose D is manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
Energy fast.
Abandekem unu dinchikri makarunu hwe basara akọrọ ejiji Ethnocentric Limited yana Mastercard Foundation na-ezukọ ọnụ ibido mmemme Fashion Future nke ga-azụ ụmụ okorobịa na ụmụ agbọghọbịa ruru 5,000 ndị gbara afọ 18 ruo 35. Anyị na-akwadokwa ụlọ ọrụ ruru 4,000 n'ime Aba ndị na-emepụta uwe akpụkpọ ụkwụ na nwa akwụkwọ dị iche iche bịa mụta otu esi eme uwe akpụkpọ ụkwụ nwa akwụkwọ dị iche iche lefu. Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ onye nwere aka ọrụ n'ihe gbasara ejiji ị ga-amụta otu esi ebido ma nweta nkwado maka azụmahịa gị lefu. Gịnị ka ị na-eche? Gaa na www.fashionfutureprogram.org maọbụ zitere anyị ozi la WhatsApp la 0707-930-5887 maọbụ gaa lebe ndebanye aha anyị dị la nọmba 18 Industry Road n'akụkụ Nigerian Brewery Aba. Gwa nwanne gị nwoke la nwanne gị nwaanyị na onye ọbụla ịma debanye aha gị maka mmemme Fashion Future taa. Iwu na usoro sokwa ya o.
Imagine thinking you bought an unlimited data plan, but the next thing we hear is,
oh, this data has finished again.
Well, that's what happens when you don't buy a truly unlimited data plan.
Enjoy truly unlimited data with unlimited speed-based data plans from Airtel. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to buy now. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Who is up for some chilled Vitamin?
I am.
I love Vitamin. The taste is so nice.
I think it's really refreshing.
I like how a little goes round all of us.
I like that it's a delicious drink that gives me good value for my money.
It's tasty. It contains glucose and Junior likes taking it to school.
Vitamin powder drink has got a refreshing taste you would love. Plus it's got calcium, vitamin D, and glucose for energy. Vitamin, you'll love it.
Manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
It's got to be a Vitamin.
Every morning is an opportunity to take your hustle to the next level. So, start every day with a great tasting creamy cup of Nescafe 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
Customer, yeah, come. Authentic UK product. You my customer job.
Customer, I get what you find. Enter, well, get inside.
Hey, Maker. How far now? I hear say you don't settle your third boy this month. Not true?
Hey, not true. Like Keystone Bank Oga account where I open to save money, they help me. To settle my boys, no be problem again. And when I need emergency money, I still fit borrow
the account sharp. That one good oh.
With Keystone Bank's Oga account, you can plan better towards your apprentice's settlement. With a minimum balance of 5,000 naira, you can open an Oga account, make monthly contributions, and get interest on savings. Make it happen for your apprentice today. Visit the nearest Keystone Bank branch or call 0700 2000 3000 to open an Oga account. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m ihe driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Enu, ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piasta 939 hash ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
We know something those other guys don't. You want us to just shut up and rock. All right then.
Magic 102.9 ABBA. Live the magic.
Hello, are you a lover of sports, especially football? I don't know which club we support, but keep listening to Soccer Swag on Magic FM 102.9. My name is Oke Bakasi. I love sports too. Love you.
How far my football fans out there? My name is Fowls, aka Fowls, the bad guy. Ladies and gentlemen, they're also calling me the What's Up guy. And right now, you are listening to Soccer Swag on Magic 102.9 FM.
Football at its best. Soccer Swag.
Gomez has come a long way. Firmino and Salah got that, and their club record signing has put them in front with a debut goal.
This is where the football fans have their say on their favorite football clubs.
I think it's a very interesting season. It's a very clear chance for them.
The principal actors are carried along.
They play this match like a cold man. People have penetrated into my team to destroy me.
Oh my God, who cares?
My enemies have penetrated into my players, destroy me, so they have succeeded.
I don't believe in the days of newspaper. I have to get the record straight. We must respect contract.
Imba playing Calabar, their home is Aba. When Calabar Tinda is in my home too. I can go there and pick the one, no win the match.
100% football stories and analysis. Soccer Swag. Join our sports tag team Mondays through Fridays at 6 p.m. Soccer Swag. Football gist at its best.
Goes from Wilshere. Oh, that's delightful. Alexis Sanchez with a beautiful free kick.
Leo Messi, el regate de Leo Messi, Leo. Goal!
Well, it's 5 minutes past 6. Good evening to you. Welcome to Soccer Swag right here on Magic 2.9. It's the 23rd day of August 2024. Samuel Okore is back on the MIC on a lovely wet Friday evening like this. And you already know it's about to get interesting because we shall be talking football, and nothing football on the frequency 102.9. Welcome to Soccer Swag. I've got Christian in the building this evening. Well, good evening to you, Christian. And how are you doing on a cold Friday evening like this, man?
Indeed, a very cold Friday evening. Good evening, Sammy. Good evening to our listeners. Always a delight to be back on the football show. Let's get the ball rolling.
Well, as always, the show is very interactive. Do well to be part of the conversation as we do assure you to take all of your reactions. Yes, all of your reactions from Facebook to WhatsApp. You can also join us via X. Via X at MagicFmAba. At MagicFmAba. And And you can also drop your take via WhatsApp 0907-677-1029, 0907-677-1029, and of course on Facebook, facebook.com/MagicFmNG, MagicFmNG on Facebook. Like the page, be part of the conversation. Let's get talking this evening. Well, it's all about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now it's days, literally days, to the 2025 AFCON proper qualifiers, yeah? Well, we're already hearing that it does look like the technical department of the Nigerian Football Federation have submitted a list comprising about 35 players that will be scrutinized and maybe dropped to 25 or thereabouts. Well, let's give you the full gist this evening on the show. But the technical director of the Nigerian Football Federation, Austin Cerezo Iguavo, will take charge of the Super Eagles as interim coach for the upcoming AFCON 2025 qualifiers games against Benin Republic and Rwanda. Well, NFF yet to settle on a replacement for Finidi, who left his role almost 2 months ago owing to poor results in the World Cup qualifiers. Plans to name a replacement before the games didn't see the light of the day. Well, talks with two leading contenders in John Anderson and Javi Renard will continue with the hope that a favorable conclusion will be reached before the next round of international games. I'm talking about the international games. Well, it does look like already 35 players were given preliminary letters of invitation to be part of the team for the game, with the number expected to be significantly reduced to 25 ahead of both games, and the Guavon has been tasked with the job of doing it. He's expected to drop 10 players from the team and submit the list to the NFF to make public by Monday. However, players in the final list have been contacted already. With the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Ibrahim Musa Gusau, the secretary, Dr. Mohamed Sanusi, away with the Nigerian women under 20 team in Colombia for the World Cup, approving the list will likely be delayed for some days. Well, it does look like we'll probably have a man, according to reports, he might just be heading. We've always talked about it here, that he looks the most likely candidate to lead the Super Eagles of Nigeria to those two friendly games. Cerezo Iguavo might just be leading the Super Eagles of Nigeria in those two games. But we're also hearing, there's this gist coming out this evening that we might have Samson Siasia as part of the technical team that would be also be in charge of the Super Eagles game against Benin Republic and against Rwanda. But I do not know how important this is, for you. But 35 players to be named by the technical department of the Nigerian Football Federation and later to be trimmed down by Monday. According to reports, we should be having those 25 players to be involved in the AFCON qualifiers. What do you make of this, Chris?
I feel it's just us, moving on and then doing the right thing instead of just, staying behind, looking for what is not there. We are just looking for nothing. So I feel it's just the Nigerian Football Federation moving ahead, trying to do what they should have done earlier. So it's better that 35 list of players have been shortlisted, awaiting the technical department to drop 10 and then so they can just deal with 25. So I feel it's important that we need to do this thing, coach or without no coach. There is somebody who is going to be there no matter what. It is the rule of football. Somebody must be there, whether the person is a coach or you are paying him as a coach or you are paying him as maybe a side man or something. Somebody must be there. Okay. So we are lucky enough to know that Guavon is going to be there, while they are also looking for maybe a coach that they can appoint. So it's better that they have come out to give out the list and all of that. So it's just us moving forward, and then the list that has been given out. I believe that these are players that maybe we are familiar with, maybe a little bit of I don't know if any players try to sneak into the Super Eagles.
Yes, I have that gist for you, Chris. Yes, his name is Olisanda. We're hearing he's been given a recall to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. According to recent updates, we're hearing Olisanda, who plays for Orlando Pirates in South Africa, has been extended an invitation to join the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So, we'll probably be seeing more shock. But like you said,
let's just hope that he's going to make the 25 list after the 10 would be pushed out. Let's just hope it's going to happen. But also, you said something about Samson Siasia coming in to being maybe like a support or whatsoever. Yes. I don't think it is bad.
Okay.
Personally, I do not think it is bad. I feel if Samson Siasia is ready and is willing to, work for the country, depending on how the situation is, you can see the situation that we are in need of somebody to be there. Okay. And then 2 heads are better than 1. If a Guavon can work with Samson Siasia.
2 good heads, please. Please, 2 good heads, Chris. 2 good heads. Go ahead, man.
2 good heads are better than 1. So if Siasia and Guavon can, work together, very good. I don't have any issues with it. So they can work together and then fix everything. I believe Samson Siasia, like we've talked about him, that maybe he was not just out of football entirely. He must have, gone through a whole lot of, training and all of that. So I feel if he thinks he's ready, then who are we to, stop him? He can just come in and then pick up the whole stuff. So I'm expecting when the camp will be open, people will be there to receive these players. They'll give them the reception they actually they actually deserve and all of that. And I'm always talking about the players too. They need to give in their best, their A game, bring it here, because for the past how many games now we've not given our best, and we expect them to play with, even if it means to leave your heart on the pitch, just do it, represent, show the passion and everything. So in case of us not having a coach, I feel these 2 guys that we've mentioned now, Samson Siasia and Guavon, 2 good heads. If they work together, perfectly fine with me. While we are looking for a coach, you never can tell. Maybe they can just try to bring out results, and then we'll come back to a time where we'll come back to see maybe the Nigerian Football Federation sitting down to try to see, should we still go for these people, or should we manage what we are doing. So I feel it is better for us to move.
Well, Chris feels it's good, it's okay. I do not know what you make of it, but I mean, it does look like it's going to be Cerezo Augustine Guavon who will be taking charge of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, with assistance from Samson Yeboe Siasia, to be in the technical department, according to the gist we're hearing. And of course, the invite that has been released, yes, we'll have some inside sources that have confirmed some players, but these players are the players we know already. But the ones that we do not know, it may be a return likely, is Olisanda. And of course, one other player who I'm still trying to figure out how, but I do not want to make that loud pronouncement so that when the list comes out on Monday, you're like, Sam, but you talk say. Anyways, but we'll keep in close tabs on the list, and when the 25-man list eventually makes it, to the public, we'll be here to tell you about that. Meanwhile, one man has said he's talked with the Nigerian Football Federation, so it's no longer a hidden secret. It's no longer a secret, anyways. I'm talking about Jean Anderson. Well, former Sweden coach Anderson has maintained his media work will not block his appointment as the new coach. In fact, from some sources, we're hearing that they are dotting the I's and crossing the T's on his appointment. From some sources, we're already hearing that they are dotting the I's and crossing the T's on his appointment. But we just have to wait, for the official confirmation from the Nigerian Football Federation itself. And if it happens to be him, congratulations to him already. But if not, okie dokie, we do not know. But truth is, there is just going to be more in the coming days. That is a guarantee. But he says his media work is not going to hinder, his job with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's keep our fingers crossed and see what exactly this man will be bringing to the fore. Meanwhile, talking about the Flying Eagles, we were told and were informed that this week there will be a coach for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. We do not know who just yet, but there's a name that is flying around. His name is Aliyu Zubairu. Well, he was actually the winner of the President Federation Cup with El Kanemi Warriors not too long ago. And we're hearing Aliyu Zubairu, who led El Kanemi Warriors to this year's win of the President Federation Cup, has now emerged as the new favorite for the Flying Eagles head coach position. But the former Golden Eagles coach Nduko Gbade was closing in on the Flying Eagles top spot before the emergence of Abdullahi Bifo. Our top sources have now said that Aliyu Zubairu is now the front runner to succeed Issa Ladan Bosso as Flying Eagles coach. But the NFF leadership has insisted on a coach with the MPFL experience to take charge of the country's side. Zubairu had handled several Premier League clubs, including Para United, Gombe United, Wiki Tourists, and his immediate assignment will be the WAFU B under 20 AFCON qualifiers in Togo from the 17th of October to the 31st of October. This competition will serve as qualifying tournament for the under 20 AFCON. Well, Aliyu Zubairu, we wish him the very best, and we'll just hope that in the coming days. I'm really tired. I'm really tired of this NFF thing. Name someone already. Can NFM just name?
Just name. We are tired of
We're tired of going back and forth.
If you found somebody and then that somebody is just there, maybe people just come and then they feel he's the person, just make the pronouncement, just make it at once, because you are looking for somebody that has experience in the Nigerian football league. So you've gotten maybe people, and then he has been made a favorite from the people you've gotten, and he's also proven he has won, like you said,
the President Federation Cup.
So you can imagine, if you have somebody and he's willing to work, and then you just give him the chance. This is the Flying Eagles, maybe just give him the chance. It is one of our own, he's one of our own, so he can try from there and then see what holds for the future. There's no point holding the stuff for a very long time.
Okay, anyways, let's talk about the Falcons now, and of course talking women football. We can confirm to you the Super Falcons have each received at least 17 million naira, even though they lost all 3 group games of the recent Paris Olympic Games. Well, a top official said the Falcons received training grants of over 9 million naira each, as well as daily allowances of at least 8 million naira for both their training camp in Spain as well as their stay in France for the Olympics. The Falcons fell to eventual finalist Brazil, lost to semi-finalist Spain, also by the same odd goal, of course 1 goal, and before they were beaten 3-1 by Japan in the final group game. They were making a return to the Olympics after 16 years, so we hope that this is confirmed in the coming days. But let's hear that they've actually been given their money. Meanwhile, we can also confirm to you that Edo Queens, they beat, Amovini by 3-0, meaning they've been crowned champions of the Wafu B zonal competition, meaning they will be playing in the CAF Women's Champions League. Well, they went to the Wafu B regional tournament with so much fears, especially from me. Because I was really scared. You take a look at the team they faced in the group, and it did look really scary. But guess what, guys? They were able to win comfortably in their group, won 3 games, 9 points, went on to play in the quarterfinals, in the semi-finals rather, and of course winning also, went on to beat the home-based team, I can say, in the semi-finals, and of course winning the Wafu B tournament. Congratulations to Edo Queens, and we can say Ada Bendel, really. Meanwhile, there was a CAF Interclub competition, and yes, well, it did look scary at some points, but then it was an escape victory for Enugu Rangers. Well, it wasn't as anticipated, as visiting US Zilimaju of Comoros stretch Nigeria's champions Enugu Rangers almost to a breaking point until the Nigerian side got an aggregate 2-1 escape into the next round. But full-time scores this afternoon at the Gospel Fabio Stadium stood 1-1 in what was Enugu Rangers' home game. Well, at the same venue last Sunday, Enugu Rangers were able to scrap a 1-0 win in what was the US Zilimaju of Comoros home game, as they don't have an approved home ground just yet. Well, had that not been the case, maybe the outcome of the encounters could have been different. This Friday, US Zilimaju stretched Enugu Rangers, who only got a goal in the 79th minute through Augustine Kenechukwu. Both Comoros team responded with an equalizer 6 minutes later. Well, I was very apprehensive of this game today, and like I told OJ, I said it's not going to be the fact that they were able to hold on and hold really tight in that first game, having not even tested the pitch or what have you, and they lost by 1-0. They will be giving Enugu Rangers a run, like I saw it. It doesn't be like I see them, and here we are. It was a narrow victory for Enugu Rangers, but of course they progressed to the next round of the CAF Champions League. But they have to watch it this time around. Yeah, they have to. They have to watch it, because if you escape this other time, you may not be able to escape the way you escaped the first time. So they have to watch it, come into the game and all of that. And I feel it's a fantastic stuff that anyhow it is, they managed to make it to the next round. We were expecting something from there may be few of us were just expecting that it was going to be a very difficult game for them to progress. But how sometimes football is just fair, maybe football is unfair, maybe the side that is playing too much may not actually be the one that go through. So Enugu Rangers, they went there and then they soaked the pressure, understood everything, even when it looked like they were going to be brush off and everything, they could withstand the whole stuff, and now they are in the next round. So we just have to wish
and let's just hope our fingers will be crossed to see what they are going to do in the next round, because this is the Champions League we are talking about. The Champions League here is not just any kind of football, and then they are Nigerian champions, so we are expecting more from them. The same way you did it at home, we are expecting you to take it there and then represent us well. So we are just hoping for the best for them.
All right, all the best to Enugu Rangers, and we can actually tell you as well that Remo Stars has touched down. They will be in action against ASFAR of Morocco. Remo Stars of Nigeria have landed in Rabat, Morocco, where they will face ASFAR on Sunday night. So yeah, the Nigerian team, who carried a slim goal advantage into the crucial match, will be attempting to do what many Nigerian club sides have failed to do. Well, the task is heavy, certainly, but then it's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's a very difficult task, especially against a North African team. But they have their hands full against ASFAR of Morocco. Your prediction in that game?
They are playing away. They are playing away,
Morocco,
and this is a North African team. I wouldn't want to bring in my Nigerian sentiment. So if I wanted to, I would just say that they are going to. It's going to be a difficult game. Fine, it's going to be a difficult game. They have an advantage. With we never can tell what is going to happen away. So I'm just seeing a draw that may be against Remo. Like, how do I put it?
A draw would even be in their favor, because they take a 2-1 advantage going there. So even if it's a goalless draw, they qualify.
A goalless draw.
1-1 draw, they qualify. 2-2 draw, they qualify as well.
How about maybe a 2-1 victory for a 2-1 victory against
Remo Stars? That would go straight to penalties.
I'm just seeing everything to end in a draw.
Okay, in a draw.
Yeah.
So you think
everything
penalties,
you add both home and away,
so
and everything.
You think penalties eventually?
It should be penalty. That is my prediction.
Okay, I pray. I pray they don't in the first 20 minutes they never collect like 3 or 4 goals. Anyways, we'll be hoping and wishing them the very best. And of course, for our Academy Warriors as well, they would also be in action this weekend against that JFC of Benin Republic. All right, but it's about time for us to pay some bills. I mean, you could see we're racing against it, man. We'll be back shortly. When we come back, we'll talk the games that we'll have on hand this weekend. Some have actually started. We'll be giving you a report of those games, and of course, looking forward to the weekend games. It's still Soccer Swag right here on Magic 102.9.
Surely, you will never be away from me. No worry, I don't find in my remedy.
Get 8 times the value of every recharge plus 1,000 Naira sign-up bonus and double data with Airtel over Jara when you buy and activate a new SIM. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop, and easy to stop.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.